Hi YouTube, it's Lindy. I'm just going to do a quick body shot and then I'm going to do the rest of my video. Here I go. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take you into comfort of my bedroom because I've got a lot to say. I'll just shut the door. Okay. I'm not good at editing videos, that's why I'm doing it all in one. Okay. So, I'm 2 weeks late with my, I always have to do my hair. I'm 2 weeks late with this video. This is my week 5 and 6 post-op Lapband surgery update. Man. Where do I start? Okay. I've just had an emotional few days. PMT is a bad, bad thing. Makes you so irrational. Anyway, where do I go? Okay. So I had my surgery on Thursday the 2nd of May. Today is Saturday the 15th of June. So yeah, it's a bit over 6 weeks. Since I started my pre-op diet at 140.8 kilograms and today I am 123.9. So that is a loss of 17.3 kilograms in 8 weeks, which is amazing. And in pounds, I worked that out, I think it's about 37 pounds. So I would have to say I'm pretty happy with that. I have been, since I had my second fill, I have been, pretty much since I had my first fill, I have been steadily losing. Pretty much every day it's going down. I did have to swap scales in between. I had to borrow my dad's scale because the batteries for mine ran out, and then I bought new batteries and they were the wrong size, and it's ridiculous. Anyway, so I borrowed my dad's, which I think I worked out at one time because I stood on them both, and it seemed like his seemed to be weighing 400 grams lower than mine. Oh well. So yeah, so I'm pretty thrilled about that. I haven't been this weight for, let's say, at least 6 years. So I've lost all the weight that I've put on over the last 6 years, which is really good. It's funny though, like even though I've lost more weight than I've ever lost in my life, I've never managed to lose this much weight before. I think probably the most I've ever lost is 10 kilograms. It's not, like last time when I lost 10 kilograms, I felt amazing, I was on top of the world, I was being flirtatious, I was having a great time, I was feeling really social. I did lose that weight by detoxing. Like I went on a detox kind of regime over a few month period, and I was doing couch to 5k. So I think I was also really healthy, and I was having green smoothies every day. I was like really highly mineralized and just getting lots of different nutrients and things, I think. But this time I haven't been exercising. I don't think I've really done any exercise for probably the last 2 weeks. I've been feeling really down. I've been feeling really flat. I do feel like I do feel proud that I've lost weight and everything, but I don't feel like that excited about it. I know I am, but it's hard to explain. Like I feel I feel like I can't celebrate yet because in I've lost this much weight, but I know I've got so much more to go. Like I know I've got about another 35 kilograms to go, 30, 35, depending on where I want to get to really. And so I don't feel like I can celebrate yet, if that makes sense. Like I feel like in the past I've lost this amount of weight and I've gone, woohoo, I've lost this amount of weight. Well, not this, but like 10 kilos. And I've been excited that I've lost it. And then I've always put that weight back on. But I kind of know now that I'm not going to put this weight back on. So I don't really feel like celebrating until I get to a much lower weight, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain. Maybe some of you know how I'm feeling. And I can't buy any clothes at the moment because I'm losing so quickly. Like it's stupid to buy anything at this point because, I've gone to a size 20, which I think is a US 24, and I don't want to buy anything until I'm an Australian size 18, which would be a US 22. So when I get to 18, I'll feel, I want to be able to buy clothes in normal shops. I don't want to buy just clothes from plus size shops. Like I want to go into Target, for example. Not that I really, really like Target, but their normal size stuff is much nicer than their plus size stuff. So I want to be able to walk into Target in the normal section and buy an 18. That's my next goal. That's when I'll let myself buy some clothes because I think probably after that the weight loss may slow down a bit, I think. I'm not sure. But I think I will be a size 18 when I get to about 115 kilograms, so in another 8 kilograms. So maybe, 6 weeks to 2 months away, hopefully. So that's that. So I'm just wearing kind of the same, I'm just wearing a black tube skirt and tights or leggings and boots or shoes, different tops, different scarves, a black coat, because it's the only stuff that's fitting me at the moment. And without having to buy anything. And I saved a couple of things of smaller sizes, but not really. So I don't have a lot of things to wear at the moment. It's kind of lucky it's winter and I can just get away with wearing this all the time. What else? God, so much has happened in the last 2 weeks. So much has happened and so much hasn't happened at the same time. I've been watching everybody's videos. I look forward to getting updates from people, seeing how they're going. It seems to me, because I haven't been doing any exercise and I'm still losing weight very regularly so far, touch wood. And I know there's been talk about, some people lose quite slowly, yet they're exercising heaps and that kind of thing. And I wonder if it is that thing of a smaller amount of muscle weighs more than a large amount of fat, or, a small amount of muscle weighs the same as a large amount of fat. Because I actually searched in Google Images for fat versus muscle, and it's really quite amazing. The same weight of muscle is tiny compared to the same weight of fat. So I'm thinking that the people that are working out all the time they're probably, if they weren't putting on muscle, they're probably losing fat or actual weight much quicker, but they are losing the fat, just replacing it with muscle. It's very confusing, but that's what it seems to me. That seems to be a pattern for people, and also on the forum banding together that I watch, read in Australia. That seems to be the way that it's going for people. And, I'm sure there's going to be some kind of negative thing about me not exercising. Although I do intend to. I want to. I can't wait to start the Couch to 5K, but I don't know. I just have got no energy. I don't know if I'm not getting enough in, or I don't know. I'm very flat. Just a bit down. Emotional. It's PMT time again. God, it comes around so quickly. I feel like I only get a week's reprieve from feeling yucky. Let's see, I'm trying to think of some maybe non-scale victories that I've been having. I had a bath last night and I fit better in the bath, so that's good. One thing I've noticed, I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but I get a really sore butt when I'm driving my car. Like, it's like, I feel like being heavy has squashed my car seat down, and there's like under where my tailbone is, there's like a really hard bit, and now I just get the sorest butt sitting there, and also sitting anywhere for a long time. I don't know what that's all about, like whether I've lost a bit of padding. I don't know. I didn't used to get a sore butt when I was smaller, so I don't really know what's going on with that. What else? I've been working on as a production manager for a play, a musical of Grey Gardens in my town, which has been really full on. And this week was tech week, so it was dress rehearsals all week, and then the show opened last night. And I had offered to help out when I could during the run, helping wardrobe, helping dress the actors. And then there's one older gentleman in the cast, and he needs to be escorted on to go on stage, basically, because he forgets his cues and is often late on stage and that kind of thing. It was opening night, and the girl who normally has been looking after him and making sure he gets on stage on time and making sure he's got, dressed and all that kind of thing, couldn't make it to opening night last night, so I was asked to fill in for her. And I was really nervous because I felt like it was a huge responsibility to get this person on stage. And then I made him get dressed. He got dressed really quickly, and I said, we should go out now, like go into the wings. And he's like, no, I've got plenty of time. So we were sitting there practicing his lines because he'd had trouble remembering his lines as well. We're sitting there practicing his lines. He's got a mic on, those little invisible mics that they put in their hair. So he's supposed, and then all of a sudden, one of the crew barges into the dressing room going, why isn't he on stage? And he just freaked out, and it was horrible. He'd completely missed his cue, completely missed a whole scene. Like, the poor people on stage had to do the scene without him. And I mean, it wasn't a huge scene. He didn't have that many lines, and I just felt like everyone was glaring at me and going, what have you done? What have you done? And I was just so embarrassed and so humiliated. And I just, I sort of hung around for a while, and then I just got really, I felt so self-conscious about being there. And then I went outside because I started to get emotional, and I just couldn't stop crying. I was crying and crying and crying. And at this point, it was interval. And I just had to go home. Luckily he didn't have any scenes in the second act. But, oh my God, I was just so emotional last night. I was crying, and then I was angry because I missed the opening night drinks. And, and I was angry that I was put in that position, and I was felt like everyone was just pissed off at me, and then I was pissed off because I was put in that position because I shouldn't have been doing that anyway, and I didn't know what I was doing, and it was just this awful thing, and it's been terrible, and that's why I look so bad, because I've been crying so much, and I don't know, I don't know why I even told you that. It was just terrible. I guess it's just proving how emotional and how much I'm overreacting to things I am. I just forgot what I was going to say. I can't remember what I was going to say. Let me think. Things I've been eating. Oh, this video is really long. Things I've been eating. Brown rice and tuna and curry.